see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
Hey, happy Homebrew Wednesday. So do a little walk-in tour here. Haven't done any brewing in a minute, but I do have, this is the Chewbacca. It's a Hellesbach. It was originally put in on, well shoot, let me turn the video around. So it was originally put in on D-Day, so June 4th at 1.072 was the OG, and on the 13th I checked it and it was down to, this is after the 48 to 53 week, it was down to 1040, and then I checked it again on the 19th and it was down to 1016. That was after ramping up to 65 degrees with the heat wrap. So it took me about the whole weekend to kind of slowly, gradually lower the temperature from 65 down to, I guess I'm sitting at about 35 degrees lagering temp. So I'll let that go through this week, and this weekend I'll probably keg it, and yeah, that'll be that. I have a brew planned for tomorrow, but before I do that, let me, and the other beer I have, here, it's not really doing much. It is the Averted Vision, the Brett Pale. So that thing, let's go back. Let's see. So it was brewed on the 2nd of May at a OG of 1063, and then I put the bread in on 1017 after it had gotten down to 1015. So it's been in there, shoot, a little over about a month and a week, right? Yeah, so it's a 23rd today, I think. So yeah, something like that. Coming up on 5 weeks. I'm gonna let it go for another 3 or 4 weeks, I guess. Then I'll bottle it. So let's. There's the Dean's List rig. Might get some workout this weekend. So let me bring you back in here into the Netflix binge room, and we'll sit down and talk about a beer mail that I got from Mr. Brian McCrickert. So Brian and I, we were in the same hub. I think he was my hub first, and then I was his hub. I think he was my hub in a, was it the yeast experiment or I can't remember. It's been so long. Yeah, I guess it was a yeast experiment or the water experiment. Hell, I don't know what it was. But anyway, yeah, somehow we kind of, well, I met him at the, he doesn't live far from me, but I met him at the NHC. I think he was in NHC, so I met him there for the first time. That was last year's NHC. And then, so we exchanged, well, actually, I got one of his recipes. He did this New England IPA, which is really awesome. So I got his recipe and brewed it and sent it to him, along with some, he really likes heavy stouts. When I say heavy stouts, I mean anything over 10%. You know, he wanted me to get him some stouts from, man, I can't think of the name of the brewery here. It's here. I'm not really a big fan of their stuff, so I don't really go there much. But he apparently loves these guys, and I guess, you know, this place. Man, I wish I could remember the name of it. He'll probably comment if he sees this video. But when they release their stouts, they're gone. There's like lines out the door, and you know they're gone in like a day. So anyway, so I picked up some stouts, and I sent him, I want to say 2 or 3 from that, and then I sent him some homebrews. So he reciprocated, I guess it's been 2 weeks now. but he sent me a whole bunch of bench top. He found out that I like bench top, so he sent me this really cool 4-pack of Proven Theory, which is the original, you know, the IPA that I'm used to drinking. It's like a New England, Virginia, East Coast kind of IPA. It's cloudy and really good. I love Proven Theory. I'm not sure what hops they use in Proven Theory, but it's like I don't know if it's their house beer, but it's really, really good. I can crush them. And then he sent a Galaxy Theory and a Cascade Theory, and then some other, was it a Nelson Theory, which was really, really cool. Same beer with different hops. It was really cool going through those. And then he sent me a bunch of stouts that I'm scared to drink because they're all like 11, 12%. One's got banana. They got, you know, Watetian vanilla beans, and they got all kind of crazy stuff in it. So, but they're all like 11%, 12%. So I'm a little scared to drink them, but I will get to them, just not for a Homebrew Wednesday. So he sent me a couple of homebrews. So this one here is called Orange Blossom. I didn't get any details on it. It looks pretty clear. I'm thinking maybe it's like either a pale ale or a blonde ale or something like that. So anyway, you'll experience this live as I do. I'm gonna use an IPA glass just in case it's a IPA, which it's not. It smells like it's gonna be some kind of fruity sour beer. So, got the wrong glass, but that's okay. Don't think there's gonna be much of a head on this. I'm thinking it was definitely bottled off the keg. There's no dregs on the bottom. So yeah, I'm thinking this is like a Gosa or something. Whoa, I don't know what to think about this. This thing has a weird nose on it, almost like it's like a barrel-aged something. Orange Blossom. Man, I should have. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a strong one. Man, maybe I should have had one of those 10 or 12%. So Orange Blossom. Oh, now I know what this is. This is a mead. Wow. I'm not going to be able to drink this whole thing, but I'm going to do my best. Yeah, this is a mead. Man, I haven't had a mead in a... You know, the last time I had a mead, it was either one that SJ sent me or... actually, let's talk about this first, and then I'll talk about the last time I had a mead. So now I know why it's called Orange Blossom. It's... I don't know if it's like Orange Blossom honey or something. I don't know. Is there such a thing as Orange Blossom honey? It kind of smells like orange, but it smells like honey. Because I know that's what they use to ferment mead. The taste. Man, meads are freaking dangerous because they're so good. They're sweet. They're just deadly because they're super strong. And I know, I mean, I could, as soon as I opened it up, I could smell the alcohol. I was thinking it was like a barrel aged, some kind of pale ale or something. And then as soon as I smelled the glass, I was like, oh, this is, yeah, I don't know what this is. And then I tasted it, and there's no carbonation, and it has that mead quality. So yeah, this is obviously a mead. I'm assuming it's probably 18% or something like that. Man, I'm in a dilemma now. I don't know what to do with this. I don't think I can drink this whole thing because I'll be feeling like crap the next day. I had actually a double IPA before I cracked this, so damn. I wish I would have known what this was. I could have planned in advance, or maybe I just say, you know what, screw it and power through on a Tuesday evening leading up. Oh, by the way, happy Homebrew Wednesday. If I haven't said that already, I think I did. Happy Homebrew Mead Wednesday, as it were. So this is freaking killer, dude. Thank you so much, Brian. He also sent me, there's another one in there. It says blueberry, so I'm assuming that's a mead too, probably a blueberry mead. So this is an Orange Blossom mead, and so now I got two meads from him, I think. So a blueberry mead and an Orange Blossom mead. Man, I'm gonna have to share this with my wife and see if she likes it. I don't think she will. And I only say that because she likes white wines over red wines. And the white wines she likes are like Chardonnays. So and I want to say it's a Chardonnay with malolactic fermentation, so it has this kind of clean, non-buttery. Malolactic means no lactic. And she learned that she liked malolactic Chardonnays when we went to the to the Jefferson winery. Man, hopefully they're not out there trying to like topple that place because of its, you know, its namesake. But anyway, Jefferson Winery's down near Monticello, right near Monticello, and it's this awesome vineyard with a great view of the mountains. It's down in Charlottesville, or near Charlottesville, and we went in there one time, and their tasting room is awesome, and the folks in there really know what they're doing. It's kind of laid back, but they were giving us this spill on the wines. The wine was fermented in this stainless steel chamber using malolactic fermentation, and so Heather, when she tasted it, she's like, it doesn't taste buttery like most Chardonnays I'm used to. And he goes, that's because of the malolactic fermentation. He goes, you'll probably find, he goes, a lot of people like drinking this because if they're lactose intolerant, you know, certain Chardonnays, certain wines that use lactic fermentation, you know, will tear up their stomachs. So she found that, wow, this is not only does she really love the taste because it doesn't have that buttery kind of quality to it, but it also was very easy on her stomach because she's lactose intolerant. But anyway, yeah, and she was always wondering, why does the Chardonnay tear my stomach up? Duh, it's got, you know, was it lactose? I don't know. So, wow, this is so good. Dude, I'm going to have to make a mead one of these days just for shits and giggles. It's just so dangerous. So anyway, thank you, Brian, for the man. Thank you for all the benchtop beers. I'm down to like, it doesn't matter which door I pick on the beers that you sent me. They're all going to tear me up, either death by Imperial Stout or death by mead. So picking my poison today. Yeah. All right. So anyway, the brewing thing, as I was saying, so I have an IPA I'm going to do this weekend. So I kind of did the math, and I've got a bunch of hops in there. I'm going to use the harvested Kvike yeast that I got that I propagated from the flakes I got from last year's NHC. SJ's, I used it once from the original flakes, and then when I harvested it, I dried it out and tried to use it again, and something went wrong. SJ's used it twice and said it came out fine. So and then I had an IPA the other day that actually was at the coconut IPA that I got from Ryan Rashawn. I think it might have been. And then I had another Kvike IPA that came out really well. So, what's that? Oh, awesome. I'll be up there in a minute. I ordered some Alaskan king crab, and apparently it just showed up. So anyway, so I'm gonna do this beer. It's gonna be called Binge IPA because I've been watching a lot of been watching Hannibal on Netflix. So I've been binging a little bit in the evenings and on the weekends. So I figured I'll call it Binge IPA. But it's gonna be a classic kind of West Coast IPA, lighter in color, using kind of classic hops, so like Simcoe, Cascade, some Amarillo, because I heard Amarillo and Simcoe give you a really good kind of, piney, grapefruit kind of punch, which is what I'm looking for. And then hopefully the Kvike yeast is good. It should be. I think I did something else with a beer. It was a pale ale or something I did that just didn't turn out right. But anyway, so that's the plan. So I'll brew that. It's going to be about a 7% IPA. It's all 2-row and a little bit of Pilsen malt, and then some caramel. I think a pound of caramel 20. I'm gonna put in it, or is it caramel 10? I can't remember what I ordered. I gotta go pick it up. Got all the base malts, just a specialty malt, and some of the hops I have to pick up. I have the Columbus that I need for the dry hop. I have 1 ounce of Cascade. I gotta go pick up 2 more. I need to pick up two pounds, 2 ounces. 2 ounces of Simcoe. I have some Simcoe. 2 ounces of Simcoe. I need 2 more, and then there's something else in there. Anyway, just kind of scratched out the recipe just to kind of stretch my legs and keep the blood flowing, and get a brew done, so I don't get you know, keep my muscle memory going, I guess. Keep the system dialed in. So anyway, that is a Homebrew Wednesday for, man, it's 15 minutes. Wow, this mead. So I'm expecting 2 packages. So the package from the Alaskan King Crab, that's for my birthday. That's coming up on a very famous day in July. So that'll be coming up soon. It's going to be my 50th birthday, actually. And then there's another box I'm expecting from a good friend out in Arizona. So should be getting a beer mail from him soon. So let me go grab this Alaskan King Crab before it spoils and try to figure out how I'm going to put it in my freezer until that famous weekend in July, or that famous day in July. Have yourself a happy homebrew or mead if you happen to have one. Just don't slam it. Damn, this is really good, Brian. Why'd you send me this thing, man? And wow, that is good. Have a very, very happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. So I figured, why not just show you what I'm going to be eating on the 4th of July? Damn, Brian, that is good. So this is from, look at that. I've been seeing these, I mean, Facebook's evil. They send you these advertisements. And I don't know how they found out I like crab, but not only do I like crab, my son likes crab, my daughter likes crab. Cool thing, the phone call I just got was my local homebrew store. Derek, he is the man. He was calling me to let me know that my order is ready. I just can't get over there today because I've been drinking a mead from Mr. McCrickert. But, holy crap. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that crab. Holy moly. Is there more? Is that it? I think it's 2. There's got to be more than this. How much is this? Wow, this is 5 pounds of Alaskan king crab. Apparently, this is enough. I'm gonna have to order another one. Wow, this was, yeah, I'm not sure this was worth it, but it was pretty expensive for 5 pounds of Alaskan king crab. But I think my wife will kill me if I order another one. So, hey, cheers. Now call me infantile, but this is just cool. Dry ice. No, sorry.